Hello, welcome to another episode of Geek Discourse. We will be talking about video game news tonight. Hi there, welcome to the very first episode of Geek Discourse. I'm Matt Poppe.
I'm Steven Nardello.
I'm Cole Pich.
And tonight we're going to bring you the newest in Geek Info.
Yes, we are. It's going to be interesting, fun-filled, and adventurous. I'm excited to start discussing this with you guys in the audience, which, who knows what's going to be on the news today. So,
Exactly.
why don't we jump in and begin?
Well, first up we have video games. A lot of news that came to us as we were kind of researching going into this. Announced games, Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, so we just came to our attention a couple days ago as we were discussing this before we started filming. Call of Cthulhu bases off the traditional story, which you have read, correct?
Yes. Yep.
And it looks very interesting, horror-esque kind of a game, so I'm excited to see what this is going to turn into.
Yeah, I think the description said something like horror investigation or something like that.
I don't know how much they could base it off of the book itself. The book it's all told through the eyes of somebody who is in the process of investigating it. And basically how it plays out is
he goes and he reads about this report from this person, and then he goes to the next person, reads about this person's experience with it, and it all kind of ties in together with this whole cult of Cthulhu type thing. There really is no actual experience with Cthulhu as told through the eyes of the writer, but he meets somebody who talks about it.
So it'd just be story driven.
yeah.
So basically, it's Batman.
it's
That's cool.
You play as Batman.
As long as there's like one time where he just busts through a gate and he's like, "Where is she?" And
That's
just
on my
yells.
pirate list.
Yeah,
Where's Cthulhu?
yeah, that needs to happen at least once. So that also tags along the line of what is it? Telltale games.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did Wolf Among Us and also
Borderlands.
They are making a Batman version of that.
Oh, Walking Dead. That's another big one.
Yep, which are all wonderful games if you're in that kind of genre. But it's a Batman-style game. Bruce Wayne during the day, Batman at night.
Mm-hmm.
Your actions and the events that occur during the day affect Batman at night. Just very interesting. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that.
What I'm afraid of is I'm afraid there's going to be a big fan hype over. I mean, the other Batman games are all combat-centered, but
Yeah.
this one, I mean, knowing what Telltale has done in the past, I feel like action scenes will be button-mashing, quick-time event type deals. So I feel like this is probably a game where if you want a good story, play it. If you want action,
It's very story-driven.
Yeah.
Some people aren't into that. I mean, it's just...
Speaking of action,
Sorry, pal, I cut you off.
I actually cut you off. Speaking of action, Skyrim Remastered announced.
Yes, it actually just announced today. During the E3 press conference, I screamed louder than a schoolgirl. It was fantastic.
it was sexy.
It was hot. My pants were just on fire.
Yeah. And my pants put your fire out.
Cole, you were talking about how the new things they're bringing to
That
it
never
were
happened.
already brought up were already came to PC.
Yeah. So like they added in better graphics, better shaders, all these things that have been on PC for 4 years. So
It's funny, but it's still a huge deal to
Yeah.
us console
Yeah.
And
gamers.
there's every PC fan right now is going, they're superior race.
that
Like,
was me
yeah.
during the trailer.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited. I have a PS4.
Well, it'll be good. It just enhanced graphics, and I'm excited just to be able to play that again. I want to plug in my PS3 and go, oh, cool, I'm going to play this for a couple hours so I can't talk to my buddies, so that's fun.
Gonna turn on the game, open it, see that you're in the wagon, and you look at the thief, and then you're like, nah, I don't want to do
And
this.
that man's just awkwardly staring at you like, do you want to do something to me? Like, are you you want to sexually advance me even though we're being taken away? That's what just confused me the entire time.
He's just staring.
He is. He's just...
Okay, funny thing is, though, your character isn't even a boy or a girl yet.
This is true. This is awesome.
You're just kind of a proto, like...
Yeah, you're just an entity.
And
You
he's
just have a
still in.
fleshy patch.
You're just in
That's all it
T-pose.
is. There's nothing happening there until...
You're just sitting there T-pose.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. Just awkwardly staring and then looking around. But like in the eyes of the camera, you're just doing this, and there's a pelt, but underneath that pelt, there's no parts happening.
Anyways, moving on. Speaking of
so-
better graphics, the PlayStation Neo.
Ooh, yes. I'm excited for that just because I'm really happy to dish out another additional $350 or more for another console.
Okay,
Makes me
from what I
happy.
understand though, it's something you connect to the console, correct?
No, it's its own console. It's a brand new console. Xbox is doing their version of it too. They're releasing a newer version, a better version. The Neo is basically it's just upgraded. That's all it is.
It's kind of like way back in old school PlayStation 2 days when they had the big one, and then they later had the Slim. Yeah. I remember the Slim was the first one I got, and I went over to a friend's house and saw his one, and I was like, "Why is that
scum?
What is that thing?"
Yeah, I like how we referred to the big one or the fat system, the fat one.
Yeah.
And
That's what I get referred to as a lot too.
Yeah, the fat one.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, it's gonna be awesome. The biggest thing for me for the Neo is right now is it's gonna be enhanced graphics. It's gonna be a little bit more powerful machine. The biggest rumor and speculation when it first was announced or leaked is the capability for 4K technology and also the capability for your I was gonna say help me out here. VR. Virtual reality.
That's what I said.
So you're going to have VR capabilities and the 4K capabilities. For me, I am going to be purchasing a VR when it comes out. But I was so worried and skeptical that they're going to make it so you have to get the new console. Apparently, it will be acceptable on both regular and the new one. My only issue right now is two things. The price point and whether or not they're going to allow us to transfer data over.
That's one thing I was wondering because I remember like the 360, that was common to transfer data. I don't know how that's going to work with this.
Well, I've been waiting since the day it came out for a bigger goddamn hard drive. And that's never happened. But you can get an external one, or you can. I don't want to do it.
Doesn't that void the warranty too?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
And you can do that. It's like, I have a 2 tera in there now. Great, buddy. But I'm not going to pull apart my PlayStation, you psycho.
Other news it happened just recently. The Injustice 2 announcement and gameplay.
It looks epic.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely amazing.
It does.
They really showed off the superheroes. They were wearing these suits that kept morphing. There's all this speculation on what the morphing suits is. Some people are saying that it's just showing how superheroes progress throughout comics and maybe throughout the fight and game. Their armor might change.
I have a feeling it's going to be completely based on the story. I feel like in the story, as you play the story, maybe your wins and losses will
It would
factor.
make more sense.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe that said, maybe there are many potential endings to the campaign.
Yeah.
And it's just if you lose this fight as this character, it'll change.
Yeah.
That story.
My theory is if you've played Mortal Kombat X, you know how there's the different styles
Yes.
or whatever. I think that's how it's going to be with this.
That might play into it.
So Batman, he's got the Batman Beyond looking suit. He's got the Kryptonite gauntlets. I think those are just like different move sets, different fighting styles, etc.
That is actually, I didn't even consider that. I like that point. I'm just hoping it isn't for the pure aesthetic of the. I hope it isn't like if you play online, you can make Batman pink, and then that. I just can't see that
and
being
then
a viable
I go,
selling point.
Give us $40.
If that's the case, then what we do is you take the game and you grind it up, and then you swallow it.
You can
all
make
of
it into a shake.
If you make Batman pink, you'd have to do that automatically.
The first edible.
Yeah. Here's my biggest thing about this game, guys. Here's the whole selling point for me. I hope WB brings back that cool call sign customization part. Oh, that was fantastic.
Really brought you into the game.
Yeah, really. Honestly. Oh, you accomplished all these wonderful, amazing things. Here's a free logo. Oh, no one cares. Give me cool characters, like customization points or costumes.
You say cool characters. That brings us on to
I hate you for that. That crossover.
Lego Dimensions. What is it? Year 2 or
Year
whatever they
2,
call
Lego
it?
Dimensions. Absolutely.
So what is there? There's the female Ghostbusters, Mission Impossible.
You got Mission Impossible, female Ghostbusters. Then you have
Gremlins.
Harry Potter.
Oh, you're laughing at the Ghostbusters part.
No.
Me too, because that movie looks like
Gremlins.
Oh.
Harry Potter characters, which
Yep.
is
Oh,
yeah.
probably a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, you said Gremlins.
Teen Titans.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Which was
Sonic.
cool.
Sonic is coming into it. I don't know why.
However, Teen Titans, it looks like Teen Titans Go, which
Yeah. you're
Not
right.
really happy about
I mean,
that.
I don't know if I'd rather have no Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go. It's kind of
Yeah. Also, you have Lego Dimensions.
All of them.
Was Gollum in the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they had a
Because
lot of Lord of the Rings
They
characters.
showed him in the trailer.
Yep. Gollum, Legolas, and Gimli. It was the three main ones.
Three
they
most
had.
important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to go with that.
Um,
I mean, but.
Speaking of games that
God, shut up.
speaking of games you buy characters for, Disney Infinity was canceled.
Yeah.
Games you bought characters for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta
some-
buy the pieces. I also invested a lump sum of money into that. I'm so happy about that.
They were saying something about how they were going to release larger characters that like could glow or something too, right?
The
Before they
best
canceled it?
best part about all of what we've done so far is when you were breathing just then, it went straight into my nose, and that was just the best. Okay, now
Part of me is inside of you now, Matt. Moving on.
Other games recently announced and such. Watchdogs 2 is. It seems like they're really pushing it with advertisements and stuff, especially on YouTube.
Yeah.
They might even staple one on in front of this.
Click here to watch more game videos.
Who knows? But I honestly, I'm kind of excited for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, I played a little bit of the first one, and basically what I got from it is like Assassin's Creed mixed with
Bad
basically.
GTA kind of.
And I hear a lot of that. I've heard a lot of people dislike that game. The first Watchdogs.
one? Oh,
The first Watchdogs. But I liked it. I liked it for its even with the amount of hacking you could do in the game. The amount of tapping into people's phones and like going to camera and doing all these. It was cool. It gave a huge layer to that like puzzle solving gameplay that like Assassin's Creed doesn't have or that GTA wouldn't do.
Well,
of course.
and it was new.
Yes.
That was I've never done that before. There's games that have done things like that, but the whole game was focused around this,
Yes.
and I thought that was so unique and different. It brought a new thing to the table. I'm like, oh, this is pretty.
And
damn
from what
cool.
I've seen from like the gameplay talks and stuff like that is Watch Dogs 2 is going to be really focusing on the hacking aspect, expanding it, which is good because that's the best part of the game.
Based in San Francisco, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is what I was getting from it.
I
It had
think
the
it's-
Golden Gate and all that,
Right.
so San
I mean, we
Francisco.
have one-
Fact check that. Cool.
Also, parkour. It seems like they're
Yes.
bringing that aspect in.
Yep.
Oh, another
there was
game like that. Assassin's Creed.
there was only some of it in the first one. It was very minor. Like
Yeah.
you could go up to the top of something. I think at one point.
That's all I need.
At one point,
And?
you could go to the top of something.
Spoiler alert. Zodiac Killer DLC. Actually, I don't know. That might actually be a thing.
that would be cool.
Right.
He's making that up.
That would be cool. But
That'd
I'm
be
just
cool,
saying.
actually. I
That'd
don't know if
actually
it's
be
true.
Cool. And then you could like True Detectives
Yeah.
mixed in there.
Quake.
is it in San Francisco?
Fact checking.
All right, we're fact checking. Quake. We were watching E3. They announced the new Quake. Bethesda had a pretty cool intro. They typed up some stuff, so it looked like
We don't know anything about it
I
yet,
have
though.
no opinion. I have never played a Quake game.
It's just an arena shooter, kind of.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Unreal Tournament.
Sure. I've read a lot about Unreal Tournament, but
Yeah.
That's about
that'll
it
be
for
cool.
Quake. So Quake's happening.
Yeah.
Moving on from that because that's really important. What? The Bay is what they're calling it?
The San Fran Bay.
The San Fran Bay.
See you there.
Isn't that the same damn thing?
Hey, shut up.
Is Full House in it? DLC Full House. You solve the murder case of the
You
whole
steal their
family.
family.
And you figure out at the end it was actually the dog. We have some more DLC to talk about. Division. They did announce more DLC for that. If you guys play that, it's a new big hit game. Basically, they just expanded it more, added more stuff to do. It actually launched, and they also announced more to come too this year. I know E3 is going to cover more of that stuff
Yes.
as well. Still unannounced what they're going to do, but they basically, to sum up the whole game, let's make it harder for the players.
I don't
Thank
play.
you. So, anyways,
Division.
yeah.
thank you very much for watching. Please upvote, share, and comment. on the video. If you have any news or feedback, please give it to us. Until next time.